Looks like we may have hit a largie. 1847 braided hair, large cent. And we got a 1966. Alright, bring you back in. It looks like I got a 2 center. Yep, there it is, 2 cent. Oh yeah, that is a walker. Just popped the copper out. Let's see what we got. Alright, another Benji. 1845. That is an awesome find. I will take that. We will see you on the next one. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we are back for another eBay roll hunt. This is another roll that I had in a mail call video a while back. Just haven't had time to get to it, so we're going to get to it now. We do have a regular wheat cent reverse showing on this end, and here we have a 1918 S on this end. So we got a teens S wheat. You can't be mad at that. So we're going to go ahead, get these opened up, see how we do on this roll. I believe this is another one that I only paid about $3.25 plus shipping for. I will have a few more rolls coming up in my mail call video I just received. They're pretty good, and I got them at a great price. So hopefully we'll do some good in those rolls as well. Score some more teens is what I'm hoping for. So push this sticker to the side. I'm going to go ahead and get these out, and we are going to see what we have in this roll. Done pretty well so far on the ones that I have purchased. I've been very happy with them. So this one and the last one were from the same seller. Ooh, there's a blazer in there. I like to see that. And another one that's pretty nice. So like I was saying, this roll and the last roll that I did as far as the eBay search were from the same seller, and the rolls that I just purchased that I'm going to do in my mail call video are also from that same seller. Got a great deal on the ones that I just bought, so you'll be seeing them coming up in a mail call, and then we'll be getting into those here soon. So anyway, penny number one, we have a 1957 D, which is a common, and we have a 1940 Philly. Number 3 here, we have a 1941 Denver. And we have, I believe that's a that's just a 58D. And this one here, 1949 Philly. And this one is a 1945 Philly. So the 40s are winning out so far. And another 1945, I believe that one is a D. Yes, it is. 1945D. Here's another one that's pretty nice. Not as nice as the other one that's back there. And this is a 1956D. And this one here is another 1945 Philly. And that a 56? Yes, 1956 Philly. And this looks like this will be our first from the 30s. I believe it is. Yes, it is. 1934 Philly. Happy to have that. And that one there is a 1937S. I was having trouble making out the mint mark. Take that one for sure. Another 30s. And that one there is another 1934 Philly. All right, getting into a few older ones here. Happy to see that. That one there is a 1955D, I believe that is. Yes, it is. 1955D. And we have a 1951. And that one is a D also, 51D. And this one here is a 1942 Philly. That one is a 1929? 1939. With a little more war, having a harder time seeing that. So it's our 430s of the hunt. And we have another 1950, I believe that's a 55D. Nope, 53D. 53D. And here is that blazer. Man, that thing is a nice shape. 1955D. Adding that to the BU roll. And we have a 1956. I believe that one is a D. That one there is a I believe that's a 36. Yes, it is. 1936 Philly. That is the 5th from the 30s. We know we do have the 1 teens. 1957D. Another 1957D. That one is a 50D, 1950D. That one there is a 1951D. Come on, we need some older ones. A lot of 50s in this one here. 1957D. $1956D. And is a 1952. That is a 52D as well. That is a 1946 S. I like to see the S mint marks. They're hard to find here in Ohio, so happy to see them. 1953D. There's another 1944, and that is a Denver. $1946 Philly. And that one there looks pretty war. I have to look at that. That is a 1925D. Definitely been through the wars a little bit. So our first 20s. That one is another old one. I'm thinking that's a 19. Yes, it is. That is a 1910 Philly. So our second teens. And that is another 1940 Philly. Another 1953D. That is a 1945. Another S mint mark, 1945S. That one is, that is a 1935. That one is a 1944 Philly. That is a 50, yeah, another 1956D. I did not see any, which it don't look like there is any in here. No steel cents in this one. 1957D. That looks like a 1945 filly. 1944 filly. That is a I believe that's a 54D. Yes, it is. 1954D. Some of the mint marks are certainly hard to see. At least for me anyway. I think my eyes are going. That one's in pretty decent shape. That's a 1927D. Not too bad a shape. That is our second from the 20s. And we have another 1944. And that one is a Denver. And one of the reasons I am buying these is because they are coming from the West Coast. They're coming from California. So I'm definitely hoping to see the S mint marks. 1949S. One other one here in fairly decent shape. Looks to be just a 1966 filly. Three more to go. Another 1956 filly. This one here looks like an older one. It's only a 1927. It appeared to be a little older than that. It's pretty war. 1927 filly. It's our third from the 20s. And our other teens that we had, that was the ender. 1918 S. So happy to have that one. So overall, I would say I probably pretty much broke even on this one. We did get that one real nice blazer. I will put in a BU roll. We had 2 from the teens. We had 3 from the 20s. 6 from the 30s here. I'll move these forward a little bit so we can see them. 6 from the 30s, 3 from the 20, 2 teens, a lot of 40s, and definitely more 50s than anything. But I am still happy with my purchase. Like I said, I think this one was 3 something, 325, 350 plus shipping. So not too bad. And the other ones that I got, you'll see in this mail call, are significantly cheaper than these even. So anyway, another eBay roll. Feel like I at least broke even on this one, so I'm pretty happy with it overall. The last one I got, if you have not seen that video, in the center of the roll had a 1909 VDB in it. So I did real well on that one. I was very happy at $325 plus shipping. So if you haven't checked that video, go ahead and check it out. Appreciate everybody coming along. Give it a big thumbs up. If you have not hit that subscribe button, I please ask that you do. If you're enjoying the content, it helps me out. Getting close to 500 subs. I will have another big giveaway coming up at 500. So I would appreciate it if you like the content. Hit that subscribe button. And we will see you on the next hunt.
The sweet sun pouring down